Hello and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. This pick a card reading is a general reading, so it should fit any situation you find yourself in. As always, we have our 3 piles here with group 1 on the left through to group 3 on the right. The timestamps will be in the description box below along with the cards that I'm using. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can book that in the description box also. That being said, I will leave you with your selection and I hope you enjoy your reading. Hey group 1, welcome to your reading. If you've chosen the beautiful little strawberry quartz pussycat, then this is going to be your reading. So strawberry quartz is a beautiful stone with a very high love vibration or energy. It is a good stone to support you during changes in life or any stress that may come up during times of change. It's good to really settle any emotions you might have and gives a lot of comfort, but mostly it's a very powerful love vibrational crystal. So maybe love is very strong for you at the moment. And I can see in your cards there's a lot happening. So this is quite an exciting reading to be doing for you. And some of the dominant energies in your reading, we've got a lot of fire energy, so that's Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius here. I can see Gemini is here as well, Taurus and Libra. Yeah, I think those are the main energies I'm seeing here. All right, group 1, let's, oh, and there's Aries up there as well. I already said Aries, yeah, lots of fire. Okay, let's jump in. So we're starting in the past energy with the King of Wands. We've got a little Leo energy there as well with this King's Throne. We've got the Fool, we have the Four of Wands. This is a beautiful new deck. I'm actually really loving it, so I'm going to use it for all 3 piles today. It's, if you're interested, it'll be linked below, like written below, but it's called the Unfolding Path Tarot. It's really, really nice, so exciting. And then we have the Three of Wands as well for you. So look at this interesting energy in the past. I'm really thrilled to see the King of Wands leading this energy to start your reading, because what we're doing here is we are embarking on a brand new journey. There's been a calling in your recent past to start something fresh and new. With the Four of Wands, you may have found yourself connecting with more like-minded souls on your path. There could even be a significant relationship that has come in for you. There's definitely been a call for you to step up into leadership in some way. You are really going to flourish in these roles that you're taking on, or role. I really feel like there's a lot of change coming in, and that's probably why the Three of Wands is where you are sitting right now and looking ahead into the future, which we'll get to. It's very bright. I think you know that good things are coming. I think you can feel it. I can feel it in my waters, I was hearing. Very Kath and Kim. Love Kath and Kim. But anyway, not everyone knows about Kath and Kim. Just the water here as well. She's on a boat. Some of you may be traveling, going overseas, or there's travel plans in the near future. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of strong, positive things coming in, and you are manifesting that, you are creating that. I like that while you have the King of Wands here, the card that sits directly above it is actually the leadership card. So you are really being called to step into some sort of leadership in your life. Maybe you've been called to create a group yourself and create a space for people to come and join and connect, or step up in a role within your workspace. This can also be like a spiritual marriage card, the Four of Wands. So you may be feeling like you've met someone, or your partner, or your current partner is somebody who you feel a very strong soul bond with. Or this could be something that you're manifesting as well, and sort of waiting for that to come in with the Three of Wands there. It's something that's like yet to blossom further. And so in the current energy and the week ahead, it's quite interesting. There's a lot of progressive numbers in your readings. Like we'll see an ace, a set, a 2, a 3. Or here we've got a 9 and a 10, right, one after the other. So I'm really seeing like there's a lot of like the balls rolling sort of energy. You can see things are moving forward and progressing in a really positive way. So in the current energy, the first card out from the Three of Wands to the Magician now. So when we see the Three of Wands, it means that a change has been made, or there's like you've taken a new path. We see the Fool there as well. So this is a brand new path with a lot of growth around you, a lot of growth in the mind space too. Like a world is opening up to you, I'm hearing when I look at that Fool card. And there's like a lot of maybe synchronicity, or this sense of alignment to where you're headed. Really, yeah, good things to come. So the magician, like the magic is in your hands. I just heard when I looked at that real quickly. Okay, so this is the magic is in your fingertips. Maybe it's something that maybe you're a creator, or maybe you're a writer or a typer or something. There's something you're creating potentially here. It could have to do with things online, but this can be anything. Truly, it is the magician. It's somebody who can utilize all of their skills and has what it takes to create and manifest. What are we manifesting? We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Three of Cups. That's the 1, 2, and 3 I was talking about. Even the magician is a number 1, then an Ace, 2, 3. So this is a really positive energy coming in this week for you. You've got some soulmate energy. We have a loving embrace here. We've got really good friends around you. You are potentially catching up with friends you haven't seen in a while. There may be a celebration or a birthday here. Happy birthday to those that are having a birthday. I know today is actually two very good friends' birthdays in our group. So shout outs to Tamara and Shannon, if they chose this pile even. Yes, it's nice to celebrate our friends, and Gemini season. How good are Gemini friends, right? Beautiful energy. Anyway, so you have got this celebration with friends coming up. Maybe it's not a birthday. Maybe it's like some sort of achievement that's been like within your social circle, or even yourself. The Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups. You have got a lot of connection here in your week ahead. There's a lot of peace in these connections, and a lot of enlightenment just looking at the lotus and the dove, and even those hands with the hearts. Like maybe that's an emoji you use with somebody a bit. I'm just seeing that emoji when I look at it. And we have this beautiful couple here. So there's a joining here, and it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be a collaboration that feels very heart connected, something you're working on with somebody from the heart space, from the creative space, from the soul. It's beautiful. I love it. You also have at the end of your week the Seven of Pentacles, and then the Eight of Cups. So and I can see in the rest of your cards too that while I just heard 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I don't know what that's about, or maybe maybe you're between worlds right now a little bit. So you've got here with the Seven of Pentacles that you're watering your garden. You've got these beautiful sunflowers. There's a lot of sun energy in this reading, like a lot of Leo energy, a lot of growth. And see, there's a new sprout. So you've already got something you've worked on. You've already invested a lot of energy and time into something, but she seems to be focused on this little sprout in her hand for this card. So it's like the Fool card here, this new beginning for you. Maybe you've already achieved a great deal in your field and you're wanting to move into a new field. And maybe that's what the Eight of Cups is about, because the Eight of Cups is like abandoning something that you have put a lot of energy into. You're having to walk away from something and moving on into something else. And like with that sort of darkness in the background of what they move into, and the moon there, I feel when I look at this that like there's a lot of uncertainty about what's to come for you. But with all the cards that surround and everything I can see here, it's nothing to be worried about. And I'm actually going to pull up this one. This one actually. I want to pull up both. You've got the card Moon in Detriment, cut your losses. And I feel like these two are connected. But what I was going to pull up was Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. And that's what I mean about the void. Like, I think you really need to trust that this is a good path for you, and that Spirit does have a plan. Things are unfolding exactly as they're supposed to. There is an area where you may need to cut your losses. And you'll know exactly what that is talking about for you. But it's a really beautiful thing. You've got a lot of support and a lot of good things to look forward to here. So in the area of challenge, we have the Seven of Cups and the Emperor. So for some of you, you're wondering, like, what do I do to become my own boss? Or what do I do to level up or boss up or step into this role of authority and leadership in my life? You may have a lot of different ideas cooking. You may have a lot of options available to you. For some of you, it's about, I had something and then it went poof away. Okay, maybe it's not that then. It's like it went away to the point that I don't even know what it was. So I don't know, maybe that's a sign or a message for you that like things come in, you're like, oh, and then it goes so quickly because it's not right. So like, I think that's to say that things will weed themselves out. If they're not right for you, it will feel like it's not right, or it will disappear very quickly. I feel like you're going to really be able to feel the way forward. Like Spirit's got a plan. You are encouraged on that path. Oh, and this one as well. You've gotten the tea leaf oracle candle. You will be shown the way. So yeah, you can really, really trust that you are not going to choose the wrong card. Sometimes with the Seven of Cups, and it is in the area of challenge, sometimes the Seven of Cups can have that feeling like, oh, like what if I choose the wrong thing? And there's so much to choose from. I feel overwhelmed. There's like, it can be a lot of that energy. So yeah, this is definitely about you. I think finding yourself or finding a new version of you. Like there's a part of you that's yet to come forward that you're going to meet and show through the world with this authority energy here. You may also be dealing with authority figures and uncertain of what the outcome with them will be. Maybe you're trying for something. Like I can see a home situation here actually now that I hold this in the Four of Wands. So some of you might be like looking at your living situation, or yeah, there may be some things coming up around authority. It doesn't have to be living. It can be this can be your boss's energy as well, the Emperor, of course. Yes. Okay. So in the area of what will help with the challenge, actually interesting, I didn't even put that together till right now. You've got the Empress. The Emperor and the Empress are in the reading, and we've got the Two of Cups. We've actually got the Lovers in this reading as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you are coming close to or are in a divine counterpart relationship with somebody. Oh, there's something very sacred. Actually, oh my goodness, I've noticed that you've got the King of Wands to start your reading, and the bottom deck energy is actually the Queen of Wands as well. Oh my goodness, I just picked it up and there's the Hierophant. What the heck? Okay. There is a lot of strong spiritual bonds around you at the moment. If it's one significant person, then that's that. You'll know it. It could be lots of really important people coming into your world or in your path right now. There's like a lot of soul alignment here. So this is a beautiful time for you. It may be challenging at times as well, but it's a beautiful time. So what will help with your challenge is, well, when we look at the masculine and then in the challenge and the feminine in the what will help, I'm feeling that this is more about receptivity rather than push and making things happen and being forceful and being so assertive and direct. Maybe that's what you're needing to let go of and sort of just relax into things and let things blossom naturally. You are the magician. You have got a lot of potential and a lot of, I'm getting like talent, creativity. You're a good influence. I'm seeing like you're a very strong guiding light. You might be a little bit of a beacon for people, or a lot of a beacon. I'm just seeing the stars around her head here. Some of you might be studying astrology. And there's pregnancy here, so pregnancy may be on the cards for some of you, but this pregnancy doesn't have to be a child. It can also be a project, something you're wanting to birth, something you're wanting to nurture and create and spend your time on nurturing. We also have the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Four of Cups in what will help with the challenge. And so when I look at this, I'm feeling like you, while you are needing the feminine side of manifestation, of receptivity and embodiment, alignment, relaxation is another key component here to really nurture yourself, to nurture your ideas, nurture your body, nurture your mind. But we have the King of Swords, Knight of Swords here as well, and these are very intellectual. So you yourself are probably a very intellectual person, somebody who likes to plan things or think things through, very thoughtful person. I think you've got, I'm really picking up on a lot of expertise here, but you might be like maybe not a little out of your depth, but like there's some things to learn, or there's some things to figure out, and there's no need to rush. That's the thing here. It's like, don't rush. If there is any sense of urgency, then just relax, because this is like, I want to come back to the Ace of Cups suddenly, because I'm feeling the lotus slowly unfolding one petal at a time. And even the Seven of Pentacles, like that is a card that cannot be rushed. It really, like you can't rush a seedling. It's going to grow in its own time. You just need to nurture it and trust that it's got the right environment and elements it needs to grow into what it's supposed to become. And you can't entirely control that. The Four of Cups is here as well. Maybe you are, like with the card of cut your losses, you may be experiencing like a little bit of pessimism in an area of your life where you feel like, you know, it's not good enough, or you're feeling a little bored, or things are a little stagnant in some area. But I think here like things are actually going to move forward a lot faster than you think, even though you may have this sense of wanting things to go faster. There's a beautiful offering coming your way, or it could already be here, and it's worth acknowledging. I think that's the most important thing. I think it probably already is here for a lot of you, and this person's not looking at it though. He's like, I'm too busy scouring at what's not working over on this side to realize that I've actually already got my cup right waiting for me here. And the Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Three of Cups, like, yeah, it's here for you. If it's not here for you at the time you watch this reading, it's clearly coming in this week. Like, I can see that here. We have an eagle that's standing out for me as well, and that to me is like having this higher perspective of things. A very keen hunter as well, like somebody who knows how to go after what they want. Somebody who can do it with a lot of I'm getting a lot of experience about you. There could be something going on that's connected to your past life as well at this time. Like maybe you're tapping into or unlocking past life gifts, or maybe you're working with people that are connected to a past life for you. You could also be dealing with, I don't know, I'm not sure about this one. Maybe you are dealing with some immature energies, but you've got what it takes to navigate. Like, you just stay true to who you are, if that's a thing, if that's even a message. Now, what is in the area of what you don't see coming? We have the Two of Wands, the Lovers, and the Ace of Wands. That is pretty special. So again, with the travel message here, she holds a globe, but the Two of Wands is about a crossroads and taking a new path. We've got the Fool in your recent past. We've got the Three of Wands. So it's like, you know that this is coming. You've taken your steps. There's some more that you don't see coming on this path. And with the Lovers, it could be that there's a very divine relationship coming for you, something that's going to blossom with a lot of passion and really inspire you on your path ahead. This doesn't have to be a relationship. This can also be a commitment to a choice that you make, a choice that feels so in alignment with what's right for you in this life. There's something really beautiful that's blossoming in your world. A lot of potential for growth, a lot of magic. There's an abundance around you. A choice you make committing to something is going to bring you a lot of abundance. And you may not see that level of abundance that's coming your way, but it certainly is. And you deserve it, I'm hearing. You do deserve this happiness. In the outcome energy of the tarot, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and then the Knight of Wands. So there's lots of passion and drive, inspiration in this energy. So you are already in the outcome. Well, it is the outcome, but I do feel you're already the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're already an abundant person, somebody who is perhaps very generous and self-sufficient. You don't really need much from anyone else, but you also know that connection is a very big part of your life. But the Nine of Pentacles is, typically the single person's card. We've got a beautiful peacock here as well. I feel like there's a glow up happening for you here too, and someone else might be noticing it with envy. You might be dealing with, when I said that, I'm like, oh, Knight of Swords is sticking out now. You might have to have some really strong boundaries with a particular person or group of people, and that's okay. That's probably what it means about being true to who you are. But you definitely are having a nice glow up here. And then the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles turning to the Ten of Pentacles. So some of you are single and turning into this committed connection that's going to lead to family or to something very long term. It doesn't have to be romantic. So again, it can be about maybe you are starting your own business and you see that it builds a lot of success and it helps a lot of people. It has a pretty big reach in your industry, in your field. The Knight of Wands being all about motivation and drive, which is definitely sprinting forwards into the future here with her face is so happy. I love it. So there's a lot to be excited about. You're going to be very excited. You got a lot of messages from spirit coming in from this one too. So I feel like your intuition is growing. There's a stronger connection to that it's this energy. You will be shown the way, but through messages, not just things popping up and the way just feels right, but you get full messages and visions. I'm feeling here. And there's a support. There's a lot of support around you in spirit. So for some of you, this is a past loved one who just does not leave your side. This can be an angelic being or a guide of some kind you likely already know who that is, and you know, you can nuzzle into a cuddle from them through the ether. Like they're there with you always, but there's a lot of support from them at this time for some reason. Like they're showing up very present. Maybe you're missing them particularly, or there's really, really nice reading. So let's go and have a look at the book for leadership. Here we go. All right. Just as the North Star is a beacon for travelers in the dark, I said we were like a beacon for travelers in the dark of the night, you are a beacon for others. It's time to step into the light and take your leadership role. You are a teacher, a steward, a guardian, a healer, a true leader. Own these gifts and come into the light. Don't hold back. Let the world see your light. The greatest leaders are those who know how to serve and act as stepping stones for others to reach their dreams. If you have been hiding in the background, it's time to break out and become the light for others. Through this, your star shines brighter. Yes. We have that card, Cut Your Losses. I might have a little look at what that might have to say to us too. What are we? Moon in detriment. I wish it had a numbers, but you know, some decks don't. Oh, there it is. I'm just going to maybe read the additional meanings and see what happens. What's happening isn't your fault. Are you being too self-conscious? Do you need to look on the bright side a little more? Life goes in cycles, and you need to accept that this is a moment to do the necessary emotional work. So there's definitely, with that Eight of Cups energy there's something you are walking away from. The Four of Cups, something that's kind of disappointed you in the past here. But it all is happening for a very good reason. I'm just being drawn to this. Right now you might be going through a little bit more shade than light. You're not at the best, you're not at your best, or it could be that the situation you're inquiring about is taking its toll on you and your vitality. You have two choices at this point. Either keep going in the same direction you've been heading in up until this point, or do what it takes to cut your losses. And we see that in the Two of Wands. So I think it's an exciting time to change paths. It's possible for you to change tack now. Okay. You are absolutely committed to the actions. Are you absolutely committed to the actions you've been taking lately? You're not running on full power in this situation at the moment. So if you want to change that, you need to think about what's going to take to strengthen your position. In your current circumstances, it's not easy to be spontaneous, and that can make everything feel rather tedious. So yeah, I think that can be definitely very supportive for the past, the 1 foot in, 1 foot out message that we had before as well. So we have that koala spirit with Spirit Has a Plan. These ones are numbered. There we go. In nature, there's a very Aussie message for some as well. Some of you may be Australian. Don't have to be. Anyway. In nature, the koala moves slowly through the branches of the eucalyptus tree, leisurely chewing on leaves, reminding us that life is not a race or a competition. Chasing around after every distraction can keep us from recognizing that we have all we need, and that Spirit will always be there to gift us and sustain us. You are being asked to trust that by moving slowly, which is interesting because you've also got the tortoise in this reading, slowly but surely getting ahead. And the koala is very slow, if you've ever seen one. So you're being asked to trust that by moving slowly with faith and in the abundance that is everywhere, the Nine of Pentacles, surrendering now to a power greater than yourself, you will be shown the way. You'll be able to experience the manifestation of your desires. As you take your time enjoying the riches available to you right now, sitting peacefully, you can begin to radiate the joy and abundance you seek. Spirit is here to help you discover happiness, pleasure, and contentment, all gifts that are yours now and in the future. Have faith and trust in Spirit's plan for you, and know that you are loved and cherished. It's a bit special. Okay, you also have in the quality time cards, we have cafe and journal. When I got this one, I was thinking like, it would be nice for you, well, before that one came out, it would be nice for you to go and do maybe a little bit of people watching, or go to a cafe and have a sit down and let some different thoughts come in. I know personally for me, when I'm on public transport, I have the best thoughts. I don't know what it is. It's been that way all my life. If I'm on a bus or a train, I'm thinking differently, and I like it. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, some people might relate to that. I don't know. But anyway, we've got journal here. When that came out, I thought, oh, that makes sense. So maybe it's that you've got ideas we've got the Seven of Cups. You've definitely got ideas. That's probably a bit of the challenge. Too many ideas or not so certain which way to go. But with the journaling, maybe taking yourself to a different place to do your journaling might be really supportive and prompting for you to bring forward certain ideas and different thoughts and things. So yeah, I feel like a bit of journaling, maybe in a different cafe, somewhere you've never been. But this can be a separate message as well, obviously, writing down your ideas, journaling your thoughts, but having a little bit of you time, doing something nice for yourself. It doesn't even have to be a cafe, it can be whatever. Go take yourself a dinner at a restaurant, go to a park with a little picnic for yourself. Have a little bit of you time. Have a little bit of pondering, like probably coming back to the koala spirit, eating those gum leaves nice and slowly, like just relish the moment, take it all in. It feels like a pivotal time for you. It's a time to sort of just sit, I think, with this, I'm getting like a bookmark energy in the story of your life. So just like before you rush forward into reading the next chapters to find out what's going to happen next, just sit with this, put the bookmark in, just hold the book for a little second, I don't know. Okay, so we've got tortoise and candle. We already saw that. Slowly and surely getting ahead, you will be shown the way. So group 1, that is what I have for you in this beautiful little reading. I really enjoyed it. The Strawberry Quartz Pussycat. Love vibration. We've got a lot of love in this reading. So it's a perfect crystal chosen by our little crystal picker. And those that are new here, I like to let the new people know that it's actually my son who chooses the crystals and the items for the readings. Sometimes he gives a little message, sometimes he doesn't. But it's always a perfect selection and aligns up well with what the reading is as it comes forward. So pretty good. I enjoy that. Oh, and I should probably, I didn't really talk much on the Queen of Wands on the bottom of your deck, if you're still here. I know I said that there's like a lot, like with the Emperor, Empress, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Two of Cups. Now we've got the King and Queen of Cups. There's a lot here in the Four of Wands. There's a lot here that talks about divine relationships, but this is a leader. This is somebody who's not afraid to be seen. We've already talked on this energy, but it really emphasizes it. And when you see it as the bottom deck energy, you're a teacher, you're a spiritual teacher, you're a healer, you are all of these things. There may be a part of your life that you are shedding an old identity, but you're coming into who you're supposed to be. So that is what I have for my beautiful group 1s. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you'd like a private reading, you can book that in the description box below. I have opened up July sessions. And I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, Group 1. Hey, Group 2. Welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the sweet little obsidian angel, then this is going to be your reading. And as we know, obsidian is a beautiful, strong protection stone. One to help us with any purification, cleansing of negative energies, maybe going through a personal transformation, shedding the old, shedding the dark. It's also a good stone to support you and protect you during development of psychic abilities or any occult activities. So maybe some of you are studying or learning or dabbling in the occult or spiritual practices or anything at all. So it's a good stone to have, a good friend to have during that time. Very grounding, very nurturing, and very protective. So yeah, I'm just, as I say that, I'm touching some cards. I'm like, oh, okay, so maybe you're feeling like you need a little bit more protection right now. Maybe you need to protect yourself. Maybe you need good boundaries in an area of your life. But anyway, let's jump into Group 2's reading with the signs. I've got Gemini here, Taurus and Libra. I've got Pisces here, Cancer as well. So those might be energies you deal with. Could be in your own chart. Doesn't matter too much. Let's start out with the past energy as always at Group 2. We have in the past Three of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. So as I can see in the past energy, a lot of Pentacle energy. There's a lot of hard work here. There's a lot of abundance around you in the recent past. So maybe things have flourished for you financially in your past. There's You may be your own boss with the Queen of Pentacles, somebody who is very nurturing, has a lot going for themselves. And then the Knight of Pentacles as well. Like I feel like good things have been coming your way. You've been getting little blessings or gifts, little signs from the universe that things are aligning for you. I'm actually looking now at the card Law of Attraction as well. So yeah, there's definitely this energy of you attracting things to support you on your path. And there's a message here. I do feel like there's a little bit of stress going on for you at the moment. We'll get into that in a moment, but I do feel that you, oh yeah, as my eyes land on the whale, great worry over nothing. Like that's what I'm feeling for you here. Like if you are stressed and worried, and in a great way as well, great worry over nothing, you may be needing to just remind yourself that you are somebody who's abundantly blessed and the past has worked out for you. Things that you've been able to manifest in the past, you can do it again. If you're needing to do that. The next card is the Nine of Wands, so you may be feeling a little battle weary and exhausted by something at the present time, and things are moving a little bit slower than you would like to. Like you could be very annoyed by that. Maybe you've been very generous with somebody and you just, or a situation, you've given a lot and it's like not paying off yet or something like that. There's definitely some sort of stress here, but you need to just trust that whatever is going on for you, it's like Spirit does have a plan for you, and that things are unfolding as they're supposed to. And just reminding yourself, like this Queen of Pentacles, look at her. She is abundant and she's full of rich ideas and ways to attract more abundance or more of what it is that she needs. The rabbit here, the symbol of fertility. I just really feel like there's a real beauty to you as well. I get that you're a very attractive person. Like, I'm just seeing the pair and I just think of voluptuousness. So maybe you're a woman with really beautiful curves. I don't know. Everyone listening to this will be a little different, but there's something about you that is very attractive to, well, that's probably and I've got the Law of Attraction as well. There's something about attraction here. Maybe it doesn't have to be physical attraction. It can be this beautiful energy that's inside of you. But I do actually feel like those that may not feel physically attractive are more attractive than you. Like beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and I don't think you see yourself. Not whoever that's for, not for everyone, but there's someone I feel that's like repelled by the idea of seeing themselves as attractive. I don't know why I'm getting that. So you actually are very beautiful, and if you only knew what other people thought when they looked at you. That's for someone there. Anyway, off on a tangent. Anyway, we've got here a lot of gifts coming your way. Look at this. This person's being showered by gifts. This could be the recent past, as is in the past energy. You could have had a birthday or had somebody give something very generous to you, or lots of little things coming your way. And there's a few little gifts around her. Or there's like financial support or something here for you. But where you are right now with the Nine of Pentacles and then the Nine of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, it is a card of feeling like things are a little bit tedious or exhausting. You might be feeling a little stressed in a situation. You've probably had to go through a fair bit. Like, just because some things are going great doesn't mean everything is. So there's definitely some other areas where you're feeling a little stressed. And you're still, like the Three of Wands at the start too. Like you open this reading with like, You've created a lot of abundance for yourself. You've taken a lot of action. You've been proactive, but you still have to wait. You still have to wait and see. And you still have to apply yourself, and it's tiring. There's a lot to do. But as we move into the week ahead, we have got the Ace of Cups and then the Lovers as well. So this is new love for some people. For a lot of you, this is about enlightenment and finding a sense of peace as you commit to the path ahead. You're feeling connected and supported with the Lovers card. This can be a loving partner that's around you at the moment, that's there to support you, that gives you a lot of really nice energy. You can feel that. You can feel the support. We have also in the week ahead the Eight of Cups, the Empress, and the Two of Cups. So you've definitely got a lot of love and support around you, a lot of fertility again. So somebody may be pregnant or creating something new, like they're birthing something. We've got that message here twice with the rabbit in the Queen of Pentacles, and now the pregnant woman here in the Empress. And then the Two of Cups, we have soulmates coming together. We have cooperation. We have companionship in a really nurturing way. The center of your week does have the Eight of Cups, however. So some of you are dealing with situations that you just need to throw your hands in the air and walk away from. there's nothing you can do anymore. You've tried and tried and tried. I'm getting someone headbutting a wall when I look at that. So I don't know what the deal is for you, but I do feel someone out there is feeling like they're just talking to a brick wall, or they're like just banging their head up against a wall, which is a kind of an expression about feeling quite overwhelmed with lack of progress or not being able to get what they want from a situation. But I see the Empress here turning her back on this, though. See that how she turns her back on the Eight of Cups? So it's like you don't need whatever that was. Whatever it was, you can actually, like I'm getting like a plan that you wanted to go a certain way, and you really wanted it, and that you invested in it, but for whatever reason, you have to pack your bags and go somewhere else or something like this. And it's a good thing because you've got all you need. You've got all you need within yourself. You've got the credentials, or you've got the expertise, you've got the experience, you've got the law of attraction on your side, you've got the attractiveness, you've got what it takes to draw what you want in towards you. You've got the Two of Cups here at the end of your week, so you've got somebody's on your team, or somebody's working with you to help create. It's a blessing, and it's like I get this energy of you not sticking around where you are undervalued, or you're not seen clearly, or you just like, I get a little excited actually as I'm connecting to this, like a little flutter in my chest. So there's definitely something where it's like you just know your worth, and it's a beautiful thing, and it puts you where you need to be. You take yourself where you need to be. That's what I see there. There's a lot of need to nurture yourself, pamper yourself, and take good care. Unplug is, we've got this card is sitting underneath unplug card, Eight of Cups. So there's a real need for you to unplug from a situation, a person, a thing, something that's out of your control maybe, just like really let it go. And with the Empress, we have the Pamper card. So like really, I think it speaks for itself there that you're good, you're fine, everything's going to be fine. Now in the area of challenge and stress, we've got the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. So it definitely talks about that long-term investment and feeling like you've come up with nothing, or feeling like you have lost out or missed out, or you've invested and lost for some reason. It's like you may be feeling stressed about being able to afford a certain thing, or like some of you may be moving house and thinking about all the stress that comes with moving home. Some of you may have invested money into a business and it's not really coming back right now, and you're still waiting to really attract in that abundance, and it's not happening yet. There's so many things that this could be, but it shows that what's stressing you right now is the fact that you've given a lot of time, energy, money, focus, a lot of your life into something, and it's I'm just heard not good enough, whatever that is. So the results are not good enough right now. And for some of you, that's just a right now thing. Like Five of Pentacles is somebody. It can be an abandonment energy as well. So for some of you, maybe feeling like you've put a lot into a relationship or something, and they haven't valued you, and that's probably what the Empress is doing. She's like, well, I'm not going to stay where I'm not valued because I value me. I know what I've got, you know. There's something about where he sits being like dark and damp and not very bright, but you've put a lot into making it bright, so it's interesting energy. Anyway, that's the challenge. What will help with the challenge? We have the Ten of Wands first, all Wands energy. The Eight of Wands, the Page of Wands. See how it goes from the 10 to the 8. So instantly we know it's to let go, to drop a few responsibilities or things that are not your responsibility particularly. You've got with the Ten of Wands somebody like, you know, trying to heave this bag up a hill. And look, she looks like she's got a bit of back pain as well. Some of you may literally have a bit of back pain, and it may be coming up from the stress you're moving through. You are definitely needing to let your body rest, lift with responsible lifting methods. I don't know if that's actually a message for someone, but it may be. Maybe you've been lifting things, incorrectly, and you need to, lift with the knees, not with your back, that type of thing. That could be a metaphor for you as well, and you'll know. But there's a lot of strain in her face. And whereas this one, they're being like lifted by the wands. The wands are taking them. So it's like, I feel, and I'm being drawn to like not only the law of attraction, but the openness card on this deck, on this table here. Like there's on this spread. Oh, I just feel like so much I want to say. And I feel like this is like an openness to let divine assistance in and to trust the path, and that things will move forward as they're supposed to. And things are going to move forward quickly. There's going to be some information coming your way. There's definitely, with the Page of Wands, Eight of Wands, you've got like a conversation happening, or someone's going to give you some sort of news that helps lighten your load. You need to trust that that's going to come in and not stress so much and try and take it all on. But maybe like if you can delegate. If you can just like put something to the wayside for a moment, then do that. Focusing on just what's important right now, focusing on what's in front of you. I get like there's some things you do need to persist with though, and like you will know what's important to persist with, but you can only do so much. So as long as you're chipping away and you're showing up with what's in front of you with great presence and focus, no distractions, then I think it'll be okay. I think you'll be fine. There's definitely a need for more play, more lightheartedness, more freedom, more adventures or planning for adventures. This could be a flight card, a travel situation here as well for some of you. Maybe like putting it all in storage and going and traveling the world or something, like maybe not that huge and dramatic, or maybe it is, but that feels like oddly specific for like maybe one or two people out there. But yeah, there's definitely a need for you to roll with the punches I'm hearing. Because there's definitely, yeah, you've got some good ideas that are coming in, and the more you lessen the stress, the more you're going to be open to have these ideas come in, or for have these opportunities, these gifts, the support to come in. So what you don't see coming is the Tower, but don't click away. It's not that scary. We've got the Chariot, we've got the Four of Swords. I asked for an extra clarification on the Tower, and it was the Eight of Swords. So it's all going to be fine. When we see the Eight of Swords coming out, we know that that's about a situation where you are keeping yourself trapped. You are over worrying. We're coming back now to the whale. Just like saw a whale in my head. I'm like, oh yeah, great worry over nothing in the Tea Leaf Oracle there. So this Tower is actually a blessing for you. It's going to help you move ahead on your path. You are going to need to move through this with confidence. This Tower moment, the Tower is a time when something is crumbling, something is falling away. The old structures no longer hold true or strong for you anymore. It is time for you to release yourself. Maybe it's a situation that's out of your control. Things are moving, things are changing. But you have got what it takes. You need more rest though. You need more rest and peace and rest and peace. It's all I'm like, rest and peace. And that's like, is there anything else? No, more rest and peace. You really do need to just chill out, I'm hearing. Meditate, ground yourself, plenty of sleep if you can. She looks quite peaceful as well. So like there really is that need for peace in this situation, to trust that you are being moved by spirit. There's no need to stress yourself out and worry and overthink things. With the Eight of Swords, self-imposed prison. You know, that's not even a real jail. She could literally get up and walk around these swords. Like yeah, and when I say that, I'm seeing that there are practices you have that you can do to help calm your nervous system, stay grounded, and focus on moving through whatever challenges are here. I'm being drawn now to the time of healing with the snake spirit, and snakes are all about shedding the old. So this is definitely like something that needs to change. It needs to go. And when you land where you're supposed to be with your whole new skin, you're going to be feeling very good, very happy. But you can't avoid the process. And there's no point over worrying about it, because yeah, wow, I'm just like butterfly now. Poof. You've got butterfly, a change for the better. So you can trust this. It's going to be fine. Now in the outcome, you have got the Nine of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Seven of Swords. So for some of you, maybe feeling a little block from your intuition, overthinking things, very stressed out, wishing that you maybe feel disconnected from spirit and support, but that is not the case. That may not be for everyone. Maybe you're like sort of, yeah, I feel like your stress levels in a certain situation are sort of overriding your, I'm hearing common sense, but this is typically a card of more like intuitive nudges and mystery. And there's a lot, okay, that's it. So here you are stressed out about what you don't know, and how to go about what you need to do. What do I do? Like there's a real, what do I do? Oh my goodness. There's definitely that feeling there. Seven of Swords as well. Like, are you stressed out about the ability to, if you can trust someone? Have you got trust issues in a relationship or situation? There's so much mystery and you're not sure, and it's really stressing you out. You're not sure how somebody's, like, if somebody's going to do something dodgy, or if somebody's going to manipulate the situation to their benefit. There's definitely a lot of stress around the outcome of something and what's going to happen, and you may be wanting to get readings to get more insight, but I think the message here is just about, like we saw over in what will help with the challenge, really focusing on that guidance there, lightening the load, doing what you can. The underlying energy of your reading is the Five of Cups. Underneath that is the Six of Cups as well. This situation could pertain to family. I've got the Emperor there too. That's a father energy. It's also like authoritative energy. So you may be dealing with something that affects your children or affects your home life. But Five of Cups is typically a card of sadness or depression or lots of heavy emotions. So it's definitely a very interesting reading. There's a lot going on for you, but I do feel like it's whatever's happening for you is for the best. And as always in the Five of Cups, we've got the Three Cups spelt out, as most of the time anyway. And quite often there is two cups just behind the person. So when they're finished shedding their emotions and moving through the grief that they need to move through, they're going to realise that there's actually a beautiful opportunity waiting for them, which is potentially at the end of your week, because this is a weekly reading. And there's the Two of Cups is at the end of your week, and it is when you turn away from something and decide to nurture yourself, trust yourself, and move into that alignment energy, that law of attraction, the embodiment, the receptivity of the feminine. So in the oracles, we have openness, as we saw. I'll have a little read to you. When you receive this card, be open to receiving signs, be still, Four of Swords, do nothing, be open, breathe, relax completely and thoroughly, incubate your dreams for the future. If you're trying to make a decision, take the time to watch for signs and listen to the whispers of the universe. Watch your dreams for messages regarding the situation. Exactly, yeah, definitely with the Nine of Swords and the High Priestess together, you may be having dreams with messages for sure. That's a very strong indication there. Become the sacred water. Observe life as it unfolds rather than becoming engaged in it. Be open to what the universe has in store for you. Be receptive to messages from your soul. This card can also be a bringer of sacred wonders into your life. Miracles can show up in ways you didn't expect. I really do feel that for you. You've got the Ace of Cups coming forward. There's a lot of enlightenment in this situation for you. And again, peace. I know right now you may be struggling a lot. I'm like, maybe you need to go to a little meditation class. That might be nice. Or like, I feel meditation is the most important one, but there may be other modalities that are supportive for you. So with the law of attraction, whatever you want, you can make it happen. Trust yourself and your power to create. Work your magic. You have the mystical powers that you've used in the past and that you can call upon now. This card calls you to work with the law of attraction. The more you believe in yourself and your power to create, the more you will see that you are actually already doing that. So do it consciously. The intentions that you set for yourself have untold powers. We humans don't realize how powerful we are until we start to play with our magical energies. Embody your intentions now, Empress, and work towards them in whatever practical way you can as you move in the direction of your goals. Start by becoming really clear about your desires. Once you have that clarity, write down your wishes at the next new moon or any time that feels potent for you. Just doing that will galvanize your intentions and steer your next steps. Visualizing your dreams will also help you to achieve whatever you're aiming for right now. Feel your wishes are real and already come true. Feel it in your body. You can create your desired outcome. I keep hearing feel it in me waters. Like, there's a Kath and Kim fan watching, I swear. And if you are, like, I feel you. Anyway, I like how it was saying here, feel your wishes as real and already come true, because you've also got Carmelian with act as if. See this beautiful alignment for you? That's the same as your life, things aligning. Additional meanings, you've got the magic, you've made magic before and you can make it again. Expect the best outcome will often attract it. Self-doubt stops manifestations. Distance yourself from naysayers and speak your intentions into being. Lovely. So you've got here the snake spirit and the chameleon spirit. So this is about adaptability and agility and the ability to navigate situations that are challenging, but also have them like nothing holds on to you. You only grow through these things. It shapes you. It's a good thing. This is an adaptable energy because these are reptiles. But let's have a look at the book. So with the snake, all of us need healing at times. This is the time to heal. When snake spirit appears, it is time to repair, renew, replenish yourself and your vulnerable heart. Self-care and maintenance work are needed so that your vitality can arise. Give yourself the space to nourish your own well-being. Vulnerability is necessary for friendships and partnerships to work, which means all of us will have tender emotions at times. Be gentle with yourself and others. Shed the past and step into a new way of being, for vitality is rising in you. This might be a good time to honour the work you have done to heal, grow and repair any damage within you, within those that you care about, and within your community. Celebrate together for how far you have all come in your healing journey and all that you have created. Unburden yourself of anything that no longer supports wellness, prosperity, positive relationships and well-being, and open the door for healing to occur. I just want to go a little to the protection message in case you feel you need that. There is a bit of stress, there is a tower, and you are quite stressed about what's falling away or. No matter how much you may have lost or how you have been disappointed, you are called by Snake Spirit to shed the past and practice radical self-acceptance now. Only by forgiving yourself can you move on, regardless of whether anyone else is ready for healing. When your tender new skin first becomes exposed, you may feel uncomfortable. Love yourself and remain vulnerable anyway. You have been weak, but now you are becoming strong and developing wisdom. You will do better in the future. Snake Spirit reminds you that hearts can be easily wounded. Apologies and amends go a long way. Self-forgiveness for your role in what happened can help you heal. Remember, it is one who has been the wounded often has the greatest power to help others heal. That protection message is for those who feel they need that. So we have Carnelian as well. Chameleon Spirit, there it is. Have a little read. Chameleon Spirit shares her gifts with you today to prepare you for changes that will greatly benefit you. Outer conditions are changing, and you're required to come into harmony with them so that you can co-create your greatest dream. Feeling sensitive? Good, because that will come in handy, enabling you to determine how best to adapt to your environment and the people in it, while at the same time maintaining your integrity and inner equilibrium. Even if you feel like you're in uncharted territory, Chameleon Spirit has the complete faith in your ability to fit in and learn the lay of the land, adapting as necessary. This is a fortunate time to act as if, and do as others do, until the new layers feel more familiar, or your new snake skin, right? And completely natural. Life is offering you a great lesson now. Adapting isn't about losing yourself, it's about learning how to dance with others. I love it. Very sweet. So as we saw before, your quality time can be spent by unplugging and pampering yourself. Those are things that would be really good for you right now. Maybe reading a book, maybe just unplugging from people that need you or message you consistently, and you don't need to get back to them straight away, that type of feeling. Or unplugging from a specific thing you know is no good for you. You have bread with a period of prosperity and abundance. Mountain with major challenge to overcome. I think a lot of these challenges are just in the pursuit of your goals. They're challenging goals because you want great things. We have butterfly, a change for the better, and worry, a great worry over nothing with whale here. So I think, we've already touched on those as well. So that is what I have for you in this reading for group 2, with the beautiful obsidian angel, message of protection. And I hope that has given you some sort of comfort, clarity or guidance. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can book that in the description box below. I have got July spots open now, and I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, Group 2. Hey, Group 3, welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the Avas rune, then this one is for you. It's also obsidian, which is kind of double that meaning because it is a protection rune, and so is the obsidian. So definitely a strong message of protection around you at the moment, and determination, having power and connection to your own intuitive abilities. Clairvoyance could be running strong in this group here. Definitely a stone of protecting innocent energy. Maybe it's to do with your children or your own sense of innocence, and also repelling anything negative from your world, anything that doesn't serve you. So it's a very nice protective stone times 2. So what energies I see here for Group 3, I can see Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo is here as well. And those are the main energies in your reading. We've got lots of full moon energy in your reading as well. So I know we are approaching the full moon now. So, you know, I think that when that full moon comes around, I feel there will be a big shift for you. It'll be a significant full moon, this one coming up. And yeah, let's start with the past energy for our Group 3s. So starting out, we have the 8 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands in your past energy. 8 of Cups is that card of walking away from something. And it sits directly below the release card in the oracles here. So you may be going through your own personal autumn at the moment. Things are shedding, things are going to leave your life, or you are walking away from situations in the past. You have walked away from situations and you've decided to walk a new path here. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, it's a slow journey that leads to your own personal empowerment. And with the Queen of Wands, is very much a leadership energy as well. So you can see in the past that you have created, whatever you've walked away from has given you, I'm hearing new lease on life actually. So that could be the case for you. You may be focusing on something new, new goals. It's something that really needs your focus as well with the Knight of Pentacles. It's a very slow, dutiful energy. He's my favorite knight in the deck because you can rely on him. He's going to show up. He's going to do what is required every single day, every single step of the way. It's a very present energy and there's no rushing about this energy either. So definitely moving towards the Queen of Pentacles. Now also when I look at this, there could be someone you have in your life or in your recent past that is wanting to assist you with something that's taking you a really long time. Maybe they're helping you through this. Something that's going to help you rise up into some sort of level of, I don't know, excellence, success, maybe even fame in your craft or in what it is that you do. So you're definitely moving towards greatness is what I'm seeing in this reading for you. It's just something that requires a lot of patience. I feel like there's someone in the background helping you. Because they really believe in you. Somebody believes in you here. I mean, it could be yourself that believes in you, which is fantastic. You're going to need that too. So as we move into the current energy and moving ahead, it looks like this sense of self-belief and maybe even liberation. Maybe you've liberated yourself out of a situation, has got you the 6 of Swords, which is really moving your life in a more peaceful direction, away from something that is perhaps a little chaotic or a little stormy. Things are improving, things are definitely getting better. You're moving from the dark into the light here. Then we have the 8 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. Fantastic energy. This looks like for some of you, you may have gotten a new job role, or you will be getting a new job role where you are working with people that you really feel aligned to, or you're working on a cause that feels really, really special for you or really important to you. There's a sense of connecting with like-minded souls or people that you feel are like soul family to you. The 8 of Pentacles is again like the Knight of Pentacles. It's a very dutiful energy. It focuses on what's important and what's in front of them in that moment, and they're not really looking for distraction or what comparison of what other people are up to or what other people are thinking. Like, it's really someone who's so busy mastering their own craft that they do get good. It's like guaranteed success is what I feel. It's also paid work, that type of thing. So you may be moving into a new job, or there could be shifts around your current workplace that feel more aligned for you. So there's definitely a change around your work or how it is that you make money. And the people that you associate with as well. It's all there for you. So further into the week ahead, we have got the Capricorn's energy. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Star. We have the Six of Cups as well. So what I'm feeling for this is like what I see is you're like, there could have been a painful betrayal here, or this is in the week to come. So like, I'm going to put out that little disclaimer that sometimes I get some comments in the comment section. It happens a fair bit where people say, oh, the reading was really resonating with me, but then it sort of wasn't. So I clicked away, and then my week played out, and it turns out that message was for me. So I've come back to listen to it. And that's because what I'm reading now is this current part of the reading is the future energy. So this hasn't happened yet. So some of this stuff, where you are right now is the Queen of Wands, and a little bit coming into the Six of Swords. You know, you're feeling personally empowered. You have put in the work to get there, and it's time for you to sort of bring yourself into a more peaceful state, and you will be doing that. You'll see mastery in your progress. You're focused, you're developing, you're showing up, you're attracting new people. But what it's also doing is highlighting where you don't belong or who doesn't belong around you, or certain activities, things that don't fit with who you're becoming. I see like a liberation here. I see you freeing yourself from some sort of chains that bind you with the Devil and the Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, this is about a particular job you were doing, or a way in which you earned money that didn't feel aligned to your true values. It can be an unhealthy obsession that you've had or somebody else has had with you. It can be addictions of any kind. Just think the chains that bind you, whatever that is for you this week, is going to be highlighted, and you're going to be healing from that. You're going to realize that you don't actually need that to be powerful or to obtain your desires and goals. You are healing from that ideal as well. I'm getting like a bit of an ideal situation here. So like, maybe it's like a status quo that you have decided that doesn't fit who you are. There's something here about that. Hopefully you know what that is. It actually sits below the elephant spirit of learn from the past. So this can be a past situation coming back around that's not very healthy for you, and you are saying no to that. You're like, I've outgrown this energy. I don't need this. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Something like that. That's happening this week. And it's because you're moving into a better place. You've already walked away from this energy in the past. It may show its face again. But you've definitely leveled up from that energy. So it doesn't really align with you, but it is showing up for some reason. It could also be something like in yourself that comes up. That's a temptation or something to repeat an old pattern, but you realize that you don't need to do that. Everything is fine. You are more than capable of handling and attracting whatever it is you need. I'm actually feeling a pull connection to group 2. Some of you may have come from group 2. Some of you may have felt drawn to watch group 2 as well. It's also in that the challenge cards, I was quite like amazed to see, because I'd shuffled enough, like a lot. And the challenge cards for group 2 are the exact same ones for group 1. So, for group 3. Maybe group 1 as well. Maybe they're all for you. Which is fine and totally possible. A lot of people do listen to more than one or all 3. But yeah, it was quite interesting. They even came out of the deck in the same way. Like, yeah, it was interesting. Anyway, so you may feel drawn to that. If you do, go check out group number 2. But here we have a sense of healing that comes in from you choosing yourself, from you choosing independence, from you recognizing the abundance already within you and around you. There is a sense of healing and optimism, a sense of hope here with this beautiful Star card, and then the Six of Pentacles as well, which is, that was a kitten falling. She's okay. Anyway, What was I saying? Yeah, the Ava's rune is also that stone of protecting the innocent. So there could be something here about wanting to keep particular energies away from your children, or like, yeah, wanting to give them the best, or a really good, like even within yourself, giving them the best parent that you can be if you are a parent, or yeah, whatever that means for you. It's interesting we're talking about the innocent and a kitten just fell down. Yeah. Anyway, Six of Cups. We do have, again, it's kind of in kind of conjunct the Elephant card as well with the learn from the past energy. So I do feel here that this is like you healing past patterns predominantly. Yeah, there's a lot of healing here for you. This is a time to heal, which is a message that was in group 2 as well. There's definitely a lot of healing here from past situations, even your own childhood wounds maybe coming up for you. But it's like the work that you're putting in and the direction you're headed is all I can say. That's what I felt like there. So in the area of challenge, just the same as group 2, but maybe even a different message. We'll see what comes through. But we have the 7 of Pentacles here, and we have the 5 of Pentacles. So the challenge is that being invested in something that has given you naught, that has not really, it's not all it cracked up to be, I'm hearing. So there's this feeling of waste here, or feeling that you haven't got what it takes, or it's not enough, or you're not enough. There's these things that could be in your challenge right now, feeling like you don't have the energy or the, I'm hearing sustenance. You may feel like you don't have the health or something. I'm getting, yeah, more on a bit of a biological level there. I feel like there was a lot of hope for something, like you went all in. I'm also hearing get rich quick scheme. I don't know if you're involved in one, or you're dealing with somebody who is. I don't know. That's definitely specific for somebody. But those sorts of things won't really get you what you're after. And I don't really feel like that's you, given the cards I'm seeing. But there could have been a temptation to engage in something like that. I feel like you've been duped as well for someone out there. I just saw a mirror 1221 there. I feel like, yeah, I'm hearing duped. So some sort of trickery potentially has unfolded in the situation. Maybe there's been a scam and you've invested money and you've lost money, or something like this could be the case. Maybe you feel like you've made some mistakes in where you've spent money, or where you have invested your time and energy. So it's a little bit of a different read than group 2's one, but still you could be drawn. What will help with the challenge? We have this 7 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 10 of Cups. So this, first of all, I was seeing that what's needed is for you to persevere towards what will make you happy in the long term. And that means strategizing. That means being, I'm hearing crafty. Maybe it is that you've dealt with some trickery. Again, yeah, that's definitely, like, it can be a manipulative energy. You may be exhausted by that type of behavior, and it's something you don't want to take part in anymore, or you don't want to deal with. You don't want the repercussions of it. The 10 of Cups is asking you to move towards your happy, move towards your joy, and not in any, again, I'm hearing get rich quick scheme again. So like it could be like instant gratification is maybe what they're trying to tell me here. You are needing to, I think there's like a need for you to put in a bit of work, like maybe it's putting in the hard yards, or there's like some sort of continued effort that's needed here. But it will pay off and result. And there's a lot here about children. Like, look at these embraces. Maybe you're somebody who likes to spend time with family or children, or I just saw 1414 there too. So numbers could be going strong for you at the moment. You could be mirroring. You could have, yeah, because there's 2 mums and 2 children. So you could be going through situations that are very similar to someone else right now who's sort of yeah, there's definitely some mirroring between you and another person. Maybe you're both parents of very young children and you've gone through similar situations, and you can really support and help each other heal and make really great plans to move life in the direction you want to go and achieve your goals. I just want to grab the King of Swords now. He is the underlying energy for your reading. This is about clear thinking, logical energy. It's very clear. It's very clean. It's somebody who is, you know, detached from emotional baggage or getting bogged down in that energy, but rather quite, it feels nice and clear and elevated. I mean, it could also be that you're dealing with someone who's a little too detached from their heart space, and that's something that you might be dealing with. But for the most part, I do feel that this is like quite an elevated spirit. This definitely feels like your energy and the way you perceive this situation, or the way you handle yourself and the way you speak to others, conducts a sort of authority that is like, you trust this person when they talk. They know what they're talking about. You feel like they're in good hands, or maybe you feel like you're in good hands with this person. What's underneath? We have the High Priestess. We have the Hermit as well. Yeah, there's a lot of wisdom to this King of Swords. There's definitely a lot of wisdom. Somebody has walked a path that you can learn from, or it's you that's walked a path that people can learn from you. Take it how it resonates. But there's definitely, I feel like a real nice balance between this soul wisdom and intellectual power. What else is there? We've got the Page of Cups as well. How cute is this Page of Cups? This is a new deck, by the way. That's why it's in all 3 piles today. It's called the Unfolding Path Tarot. How adorable is he? I haven't even looked at the whole deck yet. I'm just like winging it, you know. Just let's just see what comes forward. And I hadn't seen that card yet. How sweet is he? So there's pleasant surprises here for you. There's definitely some pleasant surprises on the way. I do get a sense of hope from this card as well. Pisces energy I'm feeling there. Virgo's energy and Pisces energy there as well. So yeah, definitely very smart, you know, yeah, very reflective, also analytical. Yeah, it's a nice, that makes sense now when I'm, even though King of Swords is air, like I still feel that real Virgo energy to that King of Swords. All right, where am I now? I'm over here. What you don't see coming. Okay, so we've got the Magician. First of all, what you don't see coming is a great manifestation. There's something fantastic to come your way and you don't see it coming. This is a King of Cups. Some of you, this manifestation is, you know, in the form of a King of Cups energy. This is a person who is emotionally mature, very grounded in their emotions. They're somebody that you can really lean on, that's very understanding, very empathic in a healthy way, somebody who is inspiring, somebody who's perhaps very artistic, somebody who works in a more creative field. This could be your energy as well. Maybe you're manifesting an opportunity to step into this sort of energy and what it is that you do. Page of Pentacles here and the Sun as well. There's a new opportunity. This person, I feel for a lot of you, this is a person bringing this opportunity to you that's going to bring a lot of happiness into your world and into your life, a lot of growth and positivity. We've got the beautiful Sun energy there, Leo's vibes. I do feel here for many of you that this is also, like, for those that's not someone bringing this in, you're manifesting an opportunity where you get to play part in these roles. You are the person who's emotionally mature and that people can lean on, that creates opportunities for themselves and for others to see growth, to move forward. There's something new beginning here. There's a new project here. Maybe you're collaborating with this King of Cups. Strong Leo energy. There's some sort of collaboration. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here too. Something's going to come in and make you very, very happy. This new manifestation. And you've brought this in, or you will be bringing this in. This isn't what you don't see coming. This hasn't come in yet. If it has come in, it is possible that it has come in. Maybe it hasn't fully taken the full form yet of what it's yet to become. If it's something that's already at your door, It hasn't fully blossomed into what it's yet to become. But there's something very welcoming about this energy too. Someone wants to welcome you, or an opportunity like wants to invite you in. Like I feel it in my heart space right now. Like, yes, somebody wants to welcome you into their heart. Or maybe it's you wanting to, like I said, take out resonance. There's something entering the heart here, and it's like, it's like a hug. I can feel a hug energy there. Well, that makes sense because the next card's the Two of Cups. Okay, so there could be a divine relationship here for you. It doesn't have to be romantic. This can be partnerships of any kind, but it is a soulful connection. It's a meeting of the hearts. It can be a meeting of the minds as well. It's definitely a loving embrace type energy. We have the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So there's lots of generosity in this offering. I really feel like for many that you're manifesting someone in, or you have done that, and they are going to bring you so much happiness, so many new ideas and projects and beginnings and creativity, and just growth. Growth feels so important here. Adventures. Like, I'm feeling too much. Like when I look at this, of what you don't see coming. This is fantastic. And it's so good to see, because I can see that there's been challenges and you've had to sort of shed away some pretty dark situations or people. But it's for the best. And if you are a parent, your children are going to flourish from this energy coming in. Okay. So what do we have? The Six of Pentacles. We had that in group 2 as well. So there's definitely like generosity around you. This could be you giving to somebody, but I feel like it's you being showered with gifts and perhaps finances, opportunities to create money. This is a card of support and benevolence, kindness, charity. We have the Ten of Pentacles here. So what it is, this thing that's coming in, this outcome energy here for you. I feel like the price is right, you know. Here's your prize. The Ten of Pentacles here is very, it's very long term. And it does affect your children and affect potentially their children. You're setting yourself up for some sort of long-term success. And it's worth investing in, I'm hearing. There's something, it's too much. I can't even deal with it. I think I'm gonna have to ground myself after this reading, because it feels really because when I started, I'm like, whoa, like, I don't know, I'm dealing with things and stuff, and then like, now I'm really high. So maybe it's a bit of a roller coaster, your world at the moment. But it's like going up. Okay. I feel like a lot of like, I wish I could just go ground right now, but I'm not. I'm just gonna finish the reading, then go do that. So maybe like if that's a message for you at times when this is all coming up and things are happening, like do remember to stop and go and ground. I should take my own advice, but anyway, I can persevere through this and then do so. I should have made a licorice tea, that would have helped. Anyway, we have in the Oracle cards, I'll hold them both up first. You've got patience and release. I think I already did hold release up, didn't I? We talked about having a personal autumn, things falling away. But anyway, we're starting with patience for you. I just feel like reading this bit first. Normally I jump straight to what the card wants you to know, but this is standing out. So water represents our emotions, our feelings, our subconscious, and our nocturnal dreams. When the water becomes condensed as fog, we can't see clearly. Fog occurs when the air is cooled to the point at which it cannot hold the water vapor it contains. Thus, it condenses water vapor where it is suspended in the air as fog. We can't see what's ahead, and things look one way in the fog will look another way in the light. However, when you can't perceive what's on the horizon in life, your imagination can't surge forward and your sixth sense can be ignited. Anyway, in dense fog, it is best to be quiet and still. For now, don't go forward. Wait. It's hard to see what lies ahead, and things may not be as they seem. Things may seem one way, in fact, can be completely different. Be patient, the truth will emerge. In this state of obscured visibility, your imagination and intuition can be sparked. If you can wait long enough, your dreams and inner yearnings can come to fruition. Listen to your intuition and pay attention to those seemingly random thoughts. Yeah, 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 it's really like a King of Swords. I'm being drawn back to that King of Swords, Pisces energy, the Hermit, the High Priestess here. Dropped a card. Yeah, like knowing when to strike, being very clear-minded, not driven by your emotions or your desires, but seeing it clear enough, even though there is a fog, like you have the wisdom to know, coming from that intuitive energy and that your experience, and like there's a real mastery to you in the way you're handling things moving forward. I love it. I really do. Like, I can't get enough of this energy. I don't know why. So release. When you release this card, it is time to let go and surrender. Let go of situations, people, and objects that do not serve you. Let go of old, outmoded, self-limiting beliefs that drag you down. This is a time of stripping away superficial distractions until you reach who you are at your core. If you are holding on to the old, it is difficult for anything new to enter your life. Begin to clear your home and living environments of clutter. If you don't love it or use it, it's probably clutter. Clear it out. It's time for a detox. To get ready for the new, you must release the old. And then I think I already mentioned you've got a lot of moon energy in your reading, and I do feel the next full moon will be significant. I wonder why. And there's even like the Patience card had a big moon here as well. It was quite impressive to see all these full moons come out. One of them is a day moon, so it's like, yeah, so night and day. Like this is something that, like, I feel like something's coming in that won't stop once it starts, is what I'm feeling for that. Like something that just, I don't know. All right, so we have the card Forgiveness with full moon, something coming to a head, something coming to a culmination. This is illumination energy as well. It can be, I feel like this is about becoming aware of subconscious patterns, thoughts and beliefs. It's definitely a good time for you to appreciate and accept what has happened, even the bad, even the challenges. Accept them for what they are. Accept yourself for the choices you've made or other people have made. Just accept, because there's nothing you can do. I'm getting the serenity prayer. I was going to say it before when I said the wisdom to know the difference, I was going to say, I think. And I was like, oh, it feels so serenity prayer like. We have the card Day Moon with Love, and I really like the colors in this one, the mushrooms. Maybe some of you'd like to have some mushrooms. Very friendly, healing energies they are, in whatever form, psilocybin or not. I'm not telling you what to do or prompting people in that direction, but if you feel that's for you, you will do that, or they'll come along your path. And these butterflies, like, yeah, the way the butterflies sit on the mushrooms, I do get that microdosing vibe there. So that is definitely not for everybody. Everybody has different beliefs and feelings and thoughts around that type of thing, but some people it is really beneficial for, and it will help with growth and change. But that's not something I think you need to, I shouldn't have planted that idea in your mind. That probably would have already been there if that's for you. We have, yeah, and it is a card of love. Let's actually go to the book. What are we doing? Love. Okay, that was the one to look at then. There's something miraculous about seeing the moon during the day. Agreed. There's something even more miraculous about love. There is something miraculous afoot, quite possible to do with love when you draw this card. It suggests that although there still may be challenges, and aren't there always challenges in relationships and life, you have a relationship that's worth thinking about. Love is drawing. Love is rising. Like the day moon, if you're in a troubled relationship of any kind, personal or professional, take this card as a sign that the toughest obstacles are behind you. 6 of Swords energy right now, so I totally agree with that for you. The way to find partnership happiness now is to remove your ego from the situation and allow the purity of your feelings to guide you. If you're attracted to someone, this card is a sign to show your feelings. Even in a non-romantic situation, the message is of similar meaning. It's crucial to show someone else involved in your question how you feel. Your feelings are more important than your ego. Better days are dawning, bluer skies ahead of you. Live for love and love will live for you. Additional meanings, something unexpected is about to happen, so stay tuned. A secret is about to be exposed. Working with the moon will help you now. Life is what you make it, and it's time to start seeing life's magic. I feel like it might be a good time to because the full moon is approaching, and it might be time to start like writing things down and putting them aside and ready for a ritual that you might like to do. And it's interesting I say that because I have a little cauldron where I will pop things in when it's time for the ritual. Everything that's in there will be, what guides my ritual and whatnot. And it's always a little different. You just go with the flow with that sort of thing, right? And I did happen to pop something in there very significant today, and it felt right. And I'm looking forward to the time to release that and work through that for the one last time or ritual or whatever. Anyway, you have moonbeams with focus, so it's like even the energy of beams, like it shows that you will be shown the way. That's what I get from this, and all you need to do is give it your undivided attention. And it sits right there with the Eight of Pentacles, which is definitely a card of focus. And better times sits underneath the Six of Swords or on top of. So yeah, there's a lot of beautiful alignment there. We already saw the elephant spirit to learn from the past. Some of your self-care prompts at this time is to read, and watching a movie may be really nice. Movies can come, try something different maybe. You might get a really interesting synchronistic message come through. Reading, I'm actually getting the Bible for somebody. Somebody might be liking to read, or like bibliomancy, where you just open any book to any page and you get like a message from that book. It can be any book. She's actually reading a ghost story. I'm seeing I am self-love, so reading about personal development and self-love, abundance, held from heaven, giving and receiving. Someone might like to read about mediumship, guidance. Yeah, there's anything at all really. Treasure map, some fantasy stuff, whatever. I think reading a book and unplugging, just doing nice things with yourself at home, I think is what I get from that as well. You have some tea leaf oracle to finish your reading. The first one is Bo. You are highly thought of. I think so, by looking at some of these energies. You have Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. And Dagger, fear, worries, and tense situations. Well, this devil does show up in the middle of your week, but hey, you are healing, and you are the Nine of Pentacles, and you've got what it takes to handle any disturbance or temptations that come your way. You've learned from the past. You've done that. I'm just hearing I've been down that rodeo before. I've been on something about a rodeo. I don't know. Been down that path before. Yeah. Moving on, moving up. That's what I'm getting. But there is this sense of lack, or there is this sense of, with the Five of Pentacles here, having put in a lot of energy or time into something and not gotten the results you'd like, or feeling like maybe you're financially struggling right now. But focusing on what brings you joy will bring you the abundance and the happiness. You are manifesting new financial opportunities and chance to grow in that way. There's lots of pentacles around you in your future. It looks like you're working on something right now that will pay off later, that's for sure. So that's what I have for you, Group 3, in this reading. I hope that it's given you some sort of comfort, clarity, or guidance. If you'd like a private reading, you can book that in the description box below. I have July spots open now, so feel free to check that out if you feel called. And look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, Group 3.